The article entitled Transparency and Diplomacy, New Social Demands and Professional Routines examines how transparency has affected the way and uses of diplomacy. This is the art and science that studies the direction and execution of international relations. In a historical perspective, diplomacy had been the exclusive patrimony of states, unique and recognizable actors in the public sphere. This reality has changed. Multinational companies, cities, stateless nations, social organizations, lobbies, and an endless list of new players want to influence global affairs management. Two events have transformed diplomacy through international political communication. More transparency is demanded in all processes of administration and management of public affairs. The citizen wants to know, wants to participate, and wants to give an opinion on what affects his life, be it an international treaty or the growing inequality. This dichotomous reality generates tensions between information, confidentiality, privacy, and accountability. It is not easy to combine transparency and informative instantaneity with the times and discretion of diplomacy. In this context, the information prepared by diplomats themselves is under scrutiny. It is said we are living in a real-time diplomacy, the one that operates in social networks, international broadcasting, and the digital sphere. In professional practice, transparency has transformed the three classic levels of information: confidential, reserved, and public. At the same, all criteria cannot be applied in all the cases. New risks have also emerged. Namely, the first one is the asymmetry of the dissemination of information between democratic governments and other actors, maybe not democratic. The second point is the loss of trust in open institutions and societies, leading to the rise of propaganda and populism. And thirdly, the lack of effective control of communication, as we have seen in WikiLeaks. For this reason, this research uses the principles of open government partnership to measure and to evaluate the degree of technological innovation. With the principles, we maintain that transparency in diplomacy must be thought of as a culture. It is not just to release documents of political or economic nature. In summary, the article confirms that transparency in diplomatic matters requires analysis from different points of view. A single model for evaluating public policies cannot be validated. Rather, new indicators need to be compiled, good practices and instruments for the integrity and traceability of information, the mitigation of risk, and the institutionalization of transparency.